Hi everyone, welcome to another booster pack opening. So yep, another play booster from Aetherdrift. Got it right that time. Aetherdrift, 14 cards. Yep. So let us open these up and see what we can find in this pack. Got a couple of more packs of these to do, and then once I've done those, in the future I will move on to some Tarkir Dragonstorm stuff. So I think if you've seen these before, you know how this works. I'll go through, look at the cards in totality, and then zoom in and have a look at the artwork close up. So first up we have a Thopter token here. It's 1/1 with flying. I think it's a, yep, it is a token. It's double-sided. So token artifact creature, Thopter flying. And on the flip side we have a goblin token. Okay, Blossoming Sands. This land enters tapped. When this land enters, you gain 1 life. Tap, add green or white. Oh, we have a nice foil rare here. Riptide Gearhulk, 1 and then 2 white, 2 blue. Artifact creature construct. It's a 2/5 with double strike and prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. When this creature enters, for each opponent, put up to 1 target non-land permanent that player controls into its owner's library, 3rd from the top. And there we go. Let's look at the foiling from here, and then when we get up close we'll look at the foiling again. So with that being, actually that's a foil, yeah, that was a foil mythic. Yeah, foil mythic. And then we have a regular rare, Fearless Swashbuckler, 1 blue red 3/3 creature, fish pirate, has haste. Vehicles you control have haste, and whenever you attack, if a pirate and a vehicle attack this combat, draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards. Air Response Unit, 2 and a white 3/3 artifact vehicle. It's got flying, vigilance and crew 1. So tap any number of creatures you control with total power 1 or more. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. Then we've got Sabotage Strategist, 2 and 2 blue for a 2/2 creature, Vedalken Ranger. It's a flying vigilance. Whenever 1 or more creatures attack you, these creatures get -1/-0 until end of turn. Has exhaust, 5 and 2 blue, put 3 +1/+1 counters on this creature. Activate each exhaust ability only once. Defend the Rider, single green instant. It's modal, so you get to choose 1. Target permanent you control gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Create a 1/1 colourless pilot creature token with this token saddles, mounts and crews vehicles as though its power were 2 greater. We've got a Fuel the Flames, 2 and a green instant. Fuel the Flames deals 2 damage to each creature. Cycling for 2. So 2, discard, draw a card. Wreck Remover, 4 to cast, 3/4 artifact creature construct. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard, you gain 1 life. It has cycling 2 on it. Siphon Fuel, 4 and a black instant. Target creature gets -6/-6 until end of turn. you gain 2 life. Bestow Greatness, 2 and a green, instant. Target creature gets +4/+4 and gains trample until end of turn. Looks like a corgi. Engine Rat, single black creature zombie rats, 1/1 with Death Touch, 5 and a black. Each opponent loses 2 life. Swiftwing Assailant, 3 and a white, 3/3 creature bird warrior with flying, and start your engines. If you have no speed, it starts at 1. It increases once on each turn when an opponent loses life. Maximum speed is 4. Maximum speed, this creature gets +0/+1 and has vigilance. Pedal to the Metal, X and a red, instant. Target creature gets +X/+0 and gains first strike until end of turn. And our last card for this pass through is Glitch Ghost Surveyor, 2 and a blue, 2/2 creature spirit scout. It's got flying, and this also has start your engines. So if you have no speed, starts with 1. It increases once on each turn when an opponent loses life. Max speed is 4, and at max speed 3, exile this card from a graveyard, draw a card. So there we have it. So just overall, what are we seeing here? We've got a couple of start the engine cards. We did have a, let's put that on the bottom. So we've got our token, non-basic land, nice foil mythic there. Yep, so we're seeing cycling definitely in this pack. So 2 cycling cards, a couple of start your engine cards as well. Anything else bubbling up? Anything going on with 1/1 counters? Not so much in this pack. We've got a, one card that depletes power toughness, one card that buffs it. Also, the other thing to notice, I think there were 2 cards here where the activation cost was pretty high. Each opponent loses 2 life. Yeah, that one, and I think the other one, which was a start your engines actually. No, it was an exhaust, that was it. There's our counters. Okay. So we shall zoom in and take a look up close at the artwork. So there's our nice Thopter artwork. I might have mentioned this before. I'm trying to remember if they ever created any, or there's ever been any tokens in foil. And I'm not sure if anybody can remember. Let me know in the comment section, because some of these would definitely look very cool in foil. The other thing is, again, on the camera we're getting some really nice depth here actually, which you don't always maybe notice so much unless you hold the card in question right up to your nose, I suppose. Okay, yeah, very nice there. Let me get my pointer out. Okay, we should at some point take a look at the artwork for this. This must have been a cycle of these lands. Okay, our foily goodness. Oh wow, straight on, that looks pretty cool. What I'm trying to do, and I've got it from the Vaults episode coming up, so what I was going to try and do for that is work on something that sort of keeps these at a really cool angle, and from where my lights are coming, it's going to be probably something like that, or yeah, something like, I don't know that anyway. Hopefully that's coming across nicely on camera. It's interesting, isn't it, how the light, not surprisingly with the fall, really plays with the colours as well. It's pretty cool. I'm trying to remember, there was like way back, there was an original cycle of gear hulks, wasn't there? Oh, Fishy Pirate. There. I mean, not surprisingly, a lot of these cards we've seen over subsequent weeks have got a vehicle theme in them. That's pretty cool. Now that, I reckon, will look really cool in foil. You can imagine the veins on the wings really popping. Yeah, particularly that one, I think. Also getting, I'm trying to remember the name of the set now. I don't have it close to hand. But I'm definitely getting sort of certain set vibes here. You know, with those desert scenes. Again, some pretty cool depth to this. Oh, very nice. It's a pretty cool, like green bolt there, whatever that is. Interesting. So that's supposed to be sort of deflecting off. What's that? Oh, that must be its tail there. Look. I've got clouds here. I'm not sure what this is. Here, difficult to tell. Yeah, the set I was trying to think's come to my mind now is Amonkhet. Some of the desert scenes. Oh wow! Look at the. Poor old kitty. That might look pretty cool in foil. Oh, this is it's a little bit different. Is that there? I'm not sure. It's pretty unusual looking sort of robot construct. I don't think we've seen this one before. Let me just angle that a bit. Might be a little bit better. Yeah, from that angle, looks pretty good, doesn't it? It is interesting to sort of, try looking at cards, magic cards, at all sorts of interesting angles, and sometimes stuff really pops that maybe you didn't notice before. Now, okay, this is a really nice close-up. Yeah, this would be cool in foil. Nothing quite like a corgi with a battle jacket. That's really cool now we've got up close. Zombie rat. Another one you can imagine looking pretty cool in foil. This one has slightly sort of elemental vibes to it. I'm trying to think whether we've seen this one before, and it sort of threw me before because of just the position of the wings. Looks a bit out of kilter. Like you got the head going in one direction and the arms, and then the wings look like they're almost like reversed. There's a battle axe in there as well. Oh, it's nice and shiny, even though it's not a foil. In fact, some of this artwork has such an interesting metallic sheen to it, just the artwork itself. You know, it almost doesn't need to be foiled. But again, it'd be interesting to see what this might look like for. Is that a better? Yeah. I'm just going to be careful I get the light causing problems. And then we have Glitch Ghost Surveyor. Very creepy. Another one that I think I pointed out is one of interesting sort of artwork in terms of the colours, you know, whether you get these all of a particular shade of one colour. So here, you know, very heavy blues on this, and I always like like cards like that where they really lean into the colour of mana for the artwork. Just gives it makes the whole thing really sort of stand out, I think. But now it's a bit easier to see that character here, you can see, which maybe you might miss, you know, when you're not up close. Anything else? This is really strange here. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah. It's quite bizarre and disturbing. So there we have it. Hope you enjoyed that. That was an interesting pack. Several goodies in there. So thanks once again for watching. Bye for now, and I will catch you in a future video.